Hello everyone. This is Group A. Our problem statement is reinventing the National Gallery of Modern Arts, Bengaluru. We are a group of four people: Abiran Nikra, Yukta Malu, Saurabh Srivastav, and Kunal Saul. So, before starting with our problem statement, our first approach was to know what is the mission behind the National Gallery of Modern Arts, Bengaluru. So we found out that the gallery and museum is just established in the year 2006, and it's built and it's renovated in the mansion that is 100 years old. So learning more about National Gallery of Modern Arts, we found out that there are many and different areas in the museum that are differently allocated for different things. Like the first area is gallery, second is sculpture court, second is mansion, and third is entry porch. So there are also many structures: sculpture court, skylight gallery, access for the court for sculptures, and tall and wide windows of the gallery. So also with existing architecture, there are many open spaces in the gallery. So that can also be utilized for the proper function of the gallery.
So in this case study, we will be using MECE approach to solve it. MECE approach is mutually exclusive, collectively exhaustive. This approach is used to solve the problem of decreasing footfall at the National Gallery by breaking the whole program into smaller pieces. So MECE approach the following steps. So the first step is we have to identify the problem. We need to clarify and understand the problem we are dealing with. Like in this case, the main problem is fewer people are visiting the National Gallery than before. So, what's the main reason of it? Then, the second step to make it easier to tackle, we are going to break this big problem into smaller pieces. The smaller problem are like puzzle that together help us to understand what going on. Some of the smaller problems are like competition from other art galleries and museum, changing consumer preferences, the COVID-19 pandemic, lack of diversity, lack of marketing and promotion, rise of digital alternativeness. These are the two steps. Now the third step is now in this step for each of these smaller programs, we are going to dig deeper. We have to figure out why these problems are happening. For example, we might find out why people are going to a library less, what the people want from us, why are we experiencing these footfall. Then in step 4, we will develop solution for each problems. Like we have to identify the problem are smaller problem, and then we have to develop solution for them. Now comes the creative part. Like in step 4, we are going to come up with the ideas to fix each of these problems. For example, to solving the problem of marketing, we have come up with the idea like art on wheels, in which we convert bands or trailer into mobile art studio equipped with supplies, and then take these studios to local park market where we can engage people of with different ages and get their feedback and know about our gallery, that how our gallery are doing good, how it is. Now the fifth step is implement the solution. Once the solution has been developed, they need to be implemented. They may require a change in strategy, change in operation, or change in marketing or promotion. Then a sixth step and the final step is monitor and evaluate the result. Once the solution has been implemented, it is more important to monitor and evaluate the result to see if it is effective. We have to see like what the solution we have implemented is it working or not. And if it's not working properly, we have to change our solution and work toward different thing.
So for inventing and recreating the gallery, so first, the most important thing to understand is to rediscover the essence of gallery. So there should be a conduct of internal assessment in the National Gallery of Modern Art to find its core values, mission, and unique USP. And also identify that why National Gallery of Modern Arts is different from the other competitors. And while giving a reinvent, so first thing we should go is to give it a new visual identity. Uh, from starting with its logo, the logo of the National Gallery of Modern Arts is very basic and it doesn't depict anything. So, by taking the inspiration from our own Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya, Mumbai, you can see how clean, minimalistic, and simple the logo is. As they have just mentioned in the logo, the music that creates an unique aura and a unique representation of the music. So here is our new logo and the new branding for our gallery. So just like what we just saw in the previous slide about the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangrahalaya, here we just took inspiration and we have renamed our National Gallery of Modern Arts to only the gallery and down its initials. So to ensure that the gallery and the artifacts are reached to a wider audience, we should start a diverse program that offers various workshops, art talks, film screenings, live performance, and etc. And also try to collaborate with local communities, schools, to ensure there is inclusivity and there are people eager to come to our museum. Also, from going to a traditional approach, we should change ourselves to visitor-centric approach. So there should be various things in the gallery that are variously attracted to the visitors. Just like we see the examples, you can see that this types of uh, artifacts or this types of gallery attracts visitors and they immerse themselves in it.
All right, so now we are talking about the ways to get in more involved with the local community around the National Gallery. We want to make sure people feel connected and excited what we are doing things for the growing of the National Gallery. So we can have things like collaboration. In collaboration, we can have collaboration with the local businesses like cafes, restaurants, shops. We could work together to give people who visit National Gallery special discount at those places and the other way around, like business will also be benefited from us. In collaboration we can also have event collaboration. In this we join forces with local event festival and gathering. We can show off what the National Gallery has to offer and become the part of these community events. Now, for enriching cultural experiences, this is about making people have awesome experiences with art. For this, we can have interactive workshop. We could set up different workshop where people can learn about art in fun ways. We can ask local artists to come up so that they can teach things that the community is really interested in, and they might learn new things. We can also have thematic event. We could through event based on special themes like social tradition, local tradition, or important topic. This would get people excited to join in and feel like they are the part of something meaningful. For engagement with local community, we can also have school and university collaboration. In this, we can working together with school and university like art education program. We can create special art program that fit what students are learning in school and give them tours of the National Gallery and let them try of making art themselves. We can also have student showcases. We set up a space in our National Gallery. Their student get involved with people and also bring their families and friends to a places. So all these things together will help us to connect with people better around the National Gallery and make their feel belong here. So now we will look at the creative ways so that we can increase the engagement at our National Gallery. So the first thing we can do is like art on wheels. Here in this we can transfer vans, trailers into a moving art studio filled with cool art supply. We take these on the road park, market, or school, wherever we stop. We offer surprise at art workshop for people of all stages. Like we can see, so we have taken this inspiration for the Museum of Wheel, take, which is in CVMCV Museum on Wheel. Here we can see this bus goes to school and educate people about the National Gallery, what are the things, what are the art sculptures which are there. So we have take inspiration from this. Sec Second creative way to increase engagement is National Treasure Hunt. Imagine setting up interactive treasure hunt. People would follow clues to find out hidden art pieces scattered around the community. Each find would give you peek into something or gallery are offered coming up. Third thing we can do is trash to art workshop. This one also include turning trash into treasure. We will hold workshop where people can get what they displayed and what are going around the world. The art they make out will be displayed in public spots, spreading the word about taking care of our planet. Fourth thing we can do is art around you series. Think of it as a social media adventure. We can ask people in the community to share picture of art they spot around them. It could be a street art, sculpture, or even stuff that make at home. Like we will discover art all where it will help us to increase the engagement for our national gallery. By trying out these creative ideas, we will really connect with our community, making them art more accessible and fun for everyone. These are some traditional and some creative way to which we can increase the engagement with the local community.
Hello, this is Saurabh Srivastava, and I am going to explain the technology and innovation part in which we are going to introduce in the art gallery, and this will lead to the customer attraction and which will lead to the increase in the customer footfall uh, in the art gallery. So we can introduce AR VR technology, and VR can recreate historical contexts and settings, allowing visitors to experience art in its original context. This can make art more relatable and provide a richer understanding of its culture and historical background. The students which are seeing the art live can also get a better imagination with the help of AR VR technology, which we are going to provide in the museum or art gallery. So digital art installation offer new opportunities for viewers to actively participate in the artwork. Artist and designer can play with the real virtual boundary between the viewer or user and the digital dimension. And we can also introduce some of the digital products which will help the customer or the visitor will to get the chance to make their own artwork with the help of technology, and there can be weekly competition for the best artwork which will be displayed for the week. So this art is going to display on our social media platform also and will be displayed for the next week, 1 week in the art museum. So the artist will get attention in our museum also or art gallery. And we also want to introduce gaming part, which will encourage children to visit the art gallery, design interactive treasure hunts, or within the museum, gamify the experience by providing clues and challenges that lead participants to specific artwork, and create games or challenges that are shareable on social media platform. This can generate buzz and attract a wider audience online, ultimately translating into increased footfall at the museum. Now Yukta will continue.
So, for the marketing and promotion ideas for the museums are as follows: structured content plan. By creating a carefully planned schedule of captivating online content like images, insights, and event announcements to keep the audience engaged and excited as they follow along the gallery's journey. Secondly, limited timely offers. By introducing exclusive and timely bounds that provides extra value when the audience visit, encouraging them to come back to the museum is also a promotion idea that the museum can follow. Live streaming connections by providing the audience to attend the gallery events, workshops, and artists in real time through online broadcast. Influencers collaboration by teaming up with the influential personalities to create unique art projects that generate excitement and buzz. Inter- Interactive social challenges. By launching fun challenges on social media that encourages audience to creatively engage with art. By participating, the audience can become a part of artist community and join the conversation. Virtual exhibit tours. Even from far away, the audience will be able to immerse themselves in our exhibitions through interactive virtual tours. Influential partnership. By collaborating with local influencers and bloggers who share the passion for art. Personalized emails. By receiving tailored emails from the museum, delivering updates and special incentive based on the preference and interest. Compelling social ads. By using visually appealing and interactive content across social media platforms. These are some of the marketing and promotion ideas that the museum can follow to increase the footfall for the museum. Thank you.